Now the next step is you go into block.java. Block.java. You scroll down to the bottom. This is in your MCP source folder. You go into block.java, you scroll down, you see this huge list here near the bottom. It says public static final and then all this crap. So then at the end of that list, we're going to say added blocks, and we're going to say public static final. I'm just copying what's written here. And then block. This declares that you're making a new block variable, and we're going to call it z block with lowercase z. You can call it whatever you want. And then we scroll down farther, and we see this another chunk of code here. Basically, this part sets all the parameters for that block. Added blocks. I like to add that just so I can see where my mods are. So we're going to say z block, which we just defined, equals, and I'm just copying what's written above again. It'll say new, and then here you have to put your what you called your block class, the one that you made with the template. So we're going to say new. I'm going to say new z block. You call it whatever you want, and then here actually put the data value number, which has to be unique. Here you see the last one is 95, which means I can put 96 because nothing else has used 96 before. And now we're going to put 2 brackets, and you can just leave it like that if you want. But if you want to add more parameters, there are a couple of options for you. You can do dot set hardness, capital H, and then you put a number, and that'll set how difficult this block is to break just with your hand, and I'll set it to 0.0f. You have to put f at the back of the number, at the end of the number, because that stands for float. And then dot, I think this tutorial might actually go over the time. I'm at 11 minutes. Well, maybe if I hurry, I can do it. Hurry. Okay. Set hardness. We'll set the hardness if you want to add it. Set light value. We'll set how much light it gives off, but I have to warn you, if you put a big number like 10, your game will crash every time you die. Every time you respawn, it'll say like building world, and then it'll crash and it won't work. So put like something small, like 1. But you will only be able to tell when it's dark whether or not it's working. Set another one. Set step sound, and then here you can put what it sounds like when you step on it. There are a couple of options. One is called sound wood footstep, which is what it sounds like when you walk on wood. You can also do sound stone footstep. Here, sound glass footstep. Just look at the chunk of code above here so you can see all the options that have been used before. There's also like the sound for sand. You can put whatever you want. And then set block name. I don't know what that does, so I'm not going to do it. And yeah, that's it. That's all the parameters I want to add now. But the thing is, I'm in single player, so I can't use like INVEdit or something to give myself the block. So to make my life easier, I'm going to go into Crafting Manager. Crafting Manager. What happened to Crafting Manager? Here, Crafting Manager, and I'm going to scroll down. I have a tutorial on how to add recipes. You should go check that out because that provides more information on how to add recipes. I'm just going to do this quickly. So you're going to type in add recipe, new item stack, item dot, and now here you put what you want to result from the recipe. So I want to say item, no, not item dot, I want to say block dot. If you wanted to result in an item, you do item dot, but I want to do a block dot, and I'm going to say block dot z block. This has to be the variable that you declared in the block class. This is not the name of the template class, the one that you added. It has to be what you called it in block.java. Yeah, I hope that made sense. Z block. 13 minutes. You know what? I'm not gonna make it. Screw this. I'll just put 2 parts. I'm rushing too much, and then you guys won't understand. So Z block, and then you do comma, and you have to put how many of them you want. So I'll say like 10, and then new object. I'm just copying what's above as usual, and then here you define how you want to make it. I just wanna put 1 piece of dirt in. So I'm gonna put just an X or whatever character we want. dot value of, as I said, if you don't know what I'm doing right now, go watch the recipe tutorial, because I explain it a lot better in there. And here I want it to be a block.dirt. That basically just says that this X I put here symbolizes a dirt block. There. So I've added a recipe so that I can actually get the block in the game. Now, it's time to test. So I'm going to open MCP, and I'm going to open terminal, and CD. If you've already set up MCP, you should know how to do this. I have a tutorial on this too, so go check that out if you need a refresher or something. I don't know. So I'm going to bash and then drag in recompile.sh, and it's recompiling. Oh no, one error. Oh. Zblock.java line 32 reached end of file while parsing. What the hell does that mean? Line 32. Zblock line 32. Oh, I forgot the last bracket in this class. Okay, sorry. If you properly copy the template, you shouldn't have that problem. I just forgot the closing bracket on the class that I added. Recompile. Now it should be good. Done in 2.39 seconds. Wouldn't it be nice if MCP, the guys who made MCP, like added a GUI to it? That'd be pretty cool. It'd make my life a lot easier. Start client. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Mojang. Create new world. Go, 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 go. I'm actually... Oh shit, 16 minutes. That's stupid. 1 minute is too short for an extra video. Now I'm gonna have to find like a minute to chop out somewhere. Oh well. Okay. So, remember what my crafting recipe was? I take a piece of dirt, I go into crafting, I put it in. And look, I have a new block. Hooray. Now, you'll notice, the texture on the side is messed up. But that's just because I put a weird texture in. Hey, look, it's like a window into the world below. That's pretty cool. That's actually kind of useful. Anyway, that's how you make your own block. My texture for the side is just a little bit messed up. I don't know why. Yeah, that's the general idea. The only thing you... Oh, shit. Yeah, see? It's working. What was I just saying? Wow, that's cool. I don't know what I was just saying. Anyway, the reason I'm getting TNT is because I set it in the parameters. Oh yeah, the only thing that I haven't figured out is, you'll notice if you hover over, if you make a block and you hover over it here, it doesn't show what the name of the block is, and I don't know why. I mean, I know why. It's because I haven't put it in, but I don't know how to add it, and I figured it wasn't that important, so I decided to make this tutorial before figuring it out. And anyway, that's how you make your own block, guys. If you like these tutorials, as I always say, please subscribe. And next up, I have a tutorial on how to make your own items. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.